Yeah, so the DNA project from Imperial is a project where they go back in time. So, this style was once popular, in the 1900s, right?
Yeah.
We can say that now.
1900s, yeah.
Right? But no, like mid 1950s, 60s, this was a popular style. So they're bringing that back. And the younger generation loves to go retro. So it's an ideal line to look at. And being on the golf course has become like an expression of oneself, So
Yeah, and I love
it's
this
a nice
because it has the pattern into it. So we could print the front.
Sure.
We're not going to. We feel like it has a lot of style
Yeah.
already in the front.
Yeah.
And so let's focus in. We've already opened up the closure to get to the strap location.
That's where the challenge lies. Yeah.
Yep. And again, I'll correct my mistakes from last time.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get my box back up here. All right. And let's get that onto the pressing surface. About as flat as I can get it. And we are going to do a city drop. And so we're doing St. Louis, Missouri. And in this case, I'm going to try to do it running across the complete length of the surface. So it looks like I'm going to need to about this location, right? And so I'm just custom trimming this based on the length of the strap. The toughest part on this one is definitely getting it to hold in place. The heat doesn't really travel through this as much as some of the other products, but I'm just keeping contact there so it kind of conforms to it.
Yeah, once you get it down.
Yeah, and you can tape against the heater, right? So you
Interesting.
don't have to just tape to the surface. You can tape against the heater. Just make sure that, you don't burn yourself because that is hot down there. And then, again, direct to film transfer. I'm going to lower this. A little trial and error here. I'm going to start with the 15 seconds that we're used to. Let's take a look at how that works.
Yeah, and see how that turns out.
Yeah, and when you're decorating, I've decorated handbags, I've decorated shoes, so I'm experienced with leathers and synthetic leathers. Sometimes a product that would normally be a hot peel is a cold peel when you do these really weird fabrications.
Okay.
And so I'll test it, see if it'll peel hot, but there's a chance that I may have to wait for it to cool down. In this case, it just fell away.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful. Very cool.
Quick, easy.
Wait, and the transfer paper just flew away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Better than I expected. So some little detail here that I'm picking up. And again, tried it for the first time. If we look close, you're seeing where the carrier wasn't covering the strap. It's a little glossier, right? So the heat impacted that. I can approach this solution in two ways. One is I can just make the carrier on my transfer a little bit larger, right? And that's not going to cost that much to do. Make it a little larger so it covers the whole strap and I don't have this open area.
That's cool.
The other option would be I use a cover sheet and that may solve that issue as well. But I wanted to point that out. But overall,
but it has a constant flow on it. Just, and when it's strapped in the back.
Yeah, you think
that's a great ad.
You think that's on there and manufactured as part of it? Lock that down.
Look at that.
Wow, that is
clean.
Little details, right? So what are some things, thinking about this, we could use sayings, quotes. In this case, we're representing a city. I think of for like a event, for an activation, this is a great place to put a corporate sponsor name where it's not really interfering with the hat.
Yeah.
So lots of opportunities.